Hello, my name is Akeem Mustafa, and I want to say thanks for joining me once again and welcome to the part two of our discussion on safety as a business as a value for businesses. If you've missed the part one, you can watch it again on this channel. Again, my name is Akeem, and I want to say thanks again for joining. Kindly like this video and share it, so others could learn. It's also would be great if you can click on the subscribe button to get notifications of new informative videos. In the last video, we identified features of safety cultures of organizations, and in this video, we quickly would be discussing how to grow your safety culture from wherever level it is right now to the next level which you plan to get it to. So to begin, it's important to recognize that people, in this case our workers at work, their attitudes and opinions have been formed over decades of life, and this cannot just be changed by you just having a few meetings with them or giving them a few lectures. So it's important that we allow our intervention, towards growing our safety culture, to grow with time and effort. It's super important to be patient and also to be very consistent. I would generally say you may begin to see developments in your health and safety culture from the first 3 months, sometimes up to 1 year, and most times you get very good safety culture, like you want to get to the level 4, level 5 within 3 years. So allow quality time, be patient, and be consistent. I'll just be sharing quickly some tips on how to get started with this. So the first thing you need to do is to get your leadership buy-in, your management buy-in. You can't do anything without getting your management buy-in because they would be major leaders to make this happen. They will provide the resources, they will provide the time, they provide all the support you need to get this done. So you must find a way to get leadership buy-in. The second is try to form a focus group selected from different members of the workforce. I would advise you have some supervisors and you also have at least one member of the leadership team in this focus group. So this focus group would help you, in identifying how to do the next step, which is to perform a company safety climate survey. This climate survey is to understand how people perceive towards health and safety in the organization, what they think about health and safety, what they think about you as a person leading the health and safety team or being a member of the safety team, and also what they think about how leaders think about the safety, in the organization. So I'll just give you a quick rundown of some questions which you can put in your safety culture survey. So the first, from what I've used in the past, you could be appropriate responses are made after an incident to address the reasons why the incident occurred. Yes, no, not applicable. So like quick answers like that, guiding answers. Yes, no, it would help you to be able to do better analysis of the results you get from your team. You could also go from very strongly agree, to not agree or strongly disagree. Everyone at my unit feels that safety is their responsibility. There is proactive participation by all staff in safety initiatives. Yes, no, use the questions, the same responses that you like to get across, so you can be able to be consistent and get good analysis. The third is people who raise problems, are they seen as troublemakers? Yes, no. Fourth, even if the system fails, are we expected to continue to achieve the targets that are set for us? The organization says it's committed to safety, but but they have other higher priorities. Yes, no, and then my last question, that just this is not all, not exhaustive. There's still so many questions that you can get. You can download some questions online, but this is just for me to guide you to start with. Only my manager has responsibility for safety. Yes, no, strongly agree, strongly disagree, not agree, not applicable, blah blah blah. So when you've done this culture survey and you begin to get responses. So you set time, maybe you set 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get responses from them. And I always advise, try to make it anonymous if you can. Otherwise, you can also give the opportunity to put their names for the responses. It helps because some people are really shy, they can't come out to talk, or they are worried about some things. They can be anonymous and give their responses. So you can continue. Once you get your response from the team, you may choose to engage a consultant to do this for you if you like. You can organize safety culture workshops. Super important. Safety culture workshops help us to understand what our plans are and how we intend to begin to roll out the safety cultural development in the organization. Like I told you, it takes time. So you need to organize so many workshops. So you then analyze your leading indicators and your lagging indicators, of your safety performance. It's super important. That's one of the ways to also be able to get the heartbeat, or to understand how your people are responding towards safety, and to understand what level you could place your people. So you also, from the safety culture workshops, you also be doing safety campaigns, posters. You will doing awareness sessions. Introduce them in your toolbox talk, safety moments. Just keep talking about safety cultural change. Safety cultural change. It's super important that you do this to get people engaged, to get people aware, and get them involved. If you can introduce a safety incentive program, this will just help to motivate people to join and support the program easily. Then also, when you develop these action plans from the surveys that you get, with this focus team, it's important to be able to develop it into 3 ways. So you do the short-term goals, the long-term goals, and the low-hanging fruits. So those low-hanging fruits, you'll be able to immediately begin to introduce, like trainings, the feedback system, the reward system, the just culture, and so many other things that your responses you get from the safety survey. Develop an action plan and communicate with the team, communicate with the leaders first, get their buy-in, like I said. Then you talk to the workforce also. Then finally, I like to say, if you can, it's also important that you may begin to benchmark your safety climate survey with industry standards if you have the information around you, or you begin to look at best practices, or if you look at other similar organizations like your own, begin to identify what they've done in the past, if they've done a climate survey before, if they start introducing a cultural shift within the organization. Look at what they've done, look at how they've identified areas for improvement, and learn from it, and begin to apply it in your own organization. So I'll be rounding up here, and then we'll be going into the part 3, which will be the concluding part in the next session, in the next video. Hope to see you there. Remember, if you have questions or you want to contact me for further information, kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. And see you in the final part. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Bye.